He wasn't born in a Hollywood royalty, yet there was always something unmistakably electric about him, a mix of boyish charm and relentless drive that made casting directors look twice. Tom Holland didn't arrive as just another young actor hoping for a breakthrough. He arrived with discipline, athleticism, and a work ethic sharpened long before the cameras ever rolled. What began as a dancer's dream slowly transformed into one of the most recognizable faces of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Tom Holland was born Thomas Stanley Holland on June 1st, 1996, in Kingston upon Thames, London, England. Raised in a creative household with a comedian father and a photographer mother, he grew up surrounded by performance and storytelling. But his first love wasn't film. It was movement. He trained at the Brit School for Performing Arts and Technology, where his background in dance began shaping the physical precision that would later define his action roles. His breakthrough came not on screen, but on stage. After being spotted during a dance performance, he was cast in the West End production of Billy Elliot the Musical. The role demanded emotional depth, ballet training, and physical endurance far beyond his years. Night after night, he carried a production that required vulnerability and athletic stamina, quietly building the resilience that would serve him for years to come. In 2012, he made his film debut in The Impossible alongside Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor. Portraying a teenager caught in the devastation of tsunami, Holland delivered a performance that was raw, grounded, and unexpectedly mature. Critics took notice. The industry did too. It was clear that this wasn't just a former stage kid testing the waters of cinema. It was the arrival of a serious actor. Then came the role that would redefine his career. In 2016, he was introduced to the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Peter Parker in Captain America: Civil War. Young, witty, and agile, his version of Spider-Man felt authentic to the character's teenage roots. Unlike previous portrayals, this Peter Parker carried nervous humor, academic intelligence, and genuine vulnerability. His standalone films, including Spider-Man, Homecoming and Spider-Man: No Way Home, cemented him as one of the defining superheroes of the modern era. No Way Home became a global phenomenon, blending nostalgia with emotional stakes and pushing Holland into worldwide superstardom. Stadium premieres, record-breaking box office numbers, and an intensely loyal fanbase followed. Yet beyond the superhero suit, he sought range. He stepped into darker territory with projects like The Devil All the Time, exploring morally complex characters far removed from friendly neighborhood heroics. In Uncharted, he leaned into adventure and physical spectacle, performing demanding stunts that echoed his dance and gymnastics background. Each role signaled a determination to avoid being boxed into a single identity. Off-screen, his persona blends grounded humility with global celebrity. Despite red carpets and blockbuster fame, he often presents himself as the same energetic Londoner who once flipped across a theater stage. His relationship with Zendaya has drawn significant media attention, further placing him at the center of pop culture conversation, yet he maintains a relatively private and family-oriented image. Financially, his career reflects strategic growth. From Marvel contracts and major studio films to endorsements and production ventures, his estimated net worth in 2026 mirrors years of consistent box office success. Spider-Man: No Way Home alone became one of the highest-grossing films of its era, solidifying his position as a bankable global lead. What sets Tom Holland apart is physical storytelling. Whether leaping between skyscrapers or delivering a quiet, emotionally fractured monologue, he commits fully. His athletic precision allows him to embody action authentically, while his expressive vulnerability grounds even the most fantastical narratives in human emotion. As of 2026, Tom Holland stands as more than a superhero actor. He represents a generation of performers who balance blockbuster spectacle with personal authenticity. From a London dance student to the face of one of cinema's most iconic characters, his journey reflects preparation meeting opportunity at exactly the right moment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.